Sometimes you win a lot more in a failure than you do in a win.
Ken Block, the shoe tycoon turned rally car driver. Well, that's what the first story said about him. The one thing he does have is a commitment to just go balls out, and that's a lot of.
They've been killing it.
Huck, throw sideways and be super confident in where it is on the road. And now
At least start stage one somewhat comfortable.
Because of our knowledge of the roads and the stages, we were able to compensate and found ourselves leading the rally at the end of day one. That lead carried on into day two. We're actually doing very well. The confidence was quite high. The lead at that point is about 45 seconds.
Left Fisher jump, caution.
We had an unfortunate encounter with a deer on 3 miles from the end of the event. Right after we hit the deer, what's going through my head is that we only have 3 miles left. And I'm thinking, we can do it. We can limit the damage here. And a few seconds more went by, and a split oil line started pouring oil on the windscreen. That made it really difficult to a point that we had to drive basically at walking speed. We ended up losing the rally by 10 or 15 seconds.
The real disappointing thing is the team put in such a huge effort. You know, Derek, Alex, everybody, and then I felt really good because all that effort went to, you know, this great result. You know, me winning my 8th time there. But unfortunately, a deer had a different plan for me. Hunter Wood went better than expected. I come away with some good points to start the championship. Second overall. A second is way better than a DNF, so I'm happy at least about that part. You know, the crazy thing is, you know, new car for us, first time in the championship with a new race team, and our competition somehow thinks we're cheating.
But now the pressure is on. We must win Oregon. There is no second place, third place won't do anything.
I was pretty nervous going into the Oregon Trail Rally. I knew that we needed to win this event, but there was still that bit of lack of confidence going into the event that can't have happened what happened at Olympus, and we need to go win.
We have a plan to push really hard on day two of the event and put a lead on it. And we achieved that. We won, I believe, all the stages of day two, put us in a solid lead and manage day three.
First place overall, Alex Gelsomino and Ken Block.
Alex and I put in a great effort. These guys were great to battle with.
All right, let's see it.
The Southern Ohio Forest Rally is actually one of my new favorite rallies in our U.S. Championship. It's just amazing stages.
is quite slow and technical compared to the rest of the events in the American Championship.
Technical, flowy, lots of great linking turns, and my confidence was really starting to come back. It started off by us getting the exact road position we wanted. We won stage one, which was Thursday night on the tarmac in town, and the Friday stages went along the same way. We were able to get a good lead.
We started really strong again. Same strategy as Oregon. Push it on the first day and maintain on the second day.
And Alex and I were just able to be on it and be on it for every stage and put in good stage times throughout the entire event.
And your overall winners, Ken Block and Alex Gelsomino.
First two stages is Concord Pond, so we do it once and then go do a regroup and then come back and do it the second time.
It's a place where all spectators line up to see the cars in action. It's one of Ken's favorite stages, so we always stop to go and compete on that stage.
Right, 6 quad, 215.
Finished stage one, second overall, just less than a second off Brendan, who won the stage. Went to our regroup, came back, and we won the stage, actually setting a new record.
Yeah, stage record. Out. Sorry.
Stage three goes really well, and we won that by a couple seconds. Now we're leading the rally. We have 2 more stages left for the day, and for stage 4, I'm literally putting on my helmet, thinking about minimizing mistakes and doing everything perfectly. I go to click in my intercom. And I can't hear Alex. I can't hear you. And so Alex and I are now panicking, like, we have a backup intercom, we're trying that. Go back to the original one.
You know, in rallying, you check in, and after a couple of minutes, you start the stage. They're not waiting for you.
And we realize there's nothing we can do.
These cars are very loud. There is no other way to communicate with the driver, the pace notes, and all I think I could do is use hand signals.
You know, we have such little time to figure this out. I'm just like, Alex, give me, numbers on your hand, or do it, yell, whatever you can do to get us down the stage. If anything, if you do 4 or 3 or 5.
Imagine how difficult it is. You have this driver focus. His eyes are down the road, and you have a hand popping up and telling you the corners. Hand signals are only going to give 15% of the information the driver needs to have to attack a stage at full throttle.
Alex and I are both really disappointed, but we know this is just one stage out of many for the rest of the event. So, we kind of regroup in the transit going to the next stage and trying different things from cords to the different intercom systems to the helmets. We figure out the best system would actually be for us to swap helmets. We finished the day. We went from leading the rally by 3 or 4 seconds to now down to Brendan by 21 seconds.
Look, it was disappointing, but again, 21 seconds, knowing what day 2 challenges are gonna bring for everybody, not just us, we knew that it was far from over. Day 2 of New England Forest Rally, we're ready for battle. You know, we're smelling blood. You know, we're 100% confident on our nose.
I was just on it. I was on it from the first start till the end of the day. So we won the first stage by like 6 seconds. Through the rest of the morning, we continued to just take time out of Brandon. We were making the right tire choices, we had the right setup, and the notes were just perfect for what we were trying to do. Midday service, we'd reduced that 22-second deficit down to 6 seconds.
Day 2, we're starting to see dust hanging in the areas. We send a message to race control and warn them, hey, dust is starting to be an issue. So we do request an extra gap.
But then going into the last major group of stages, there was 4 more stages, then a quick service, and then one last stage of the day. But at the end of the first stage of that loop, Brandon took like 9 seconds out of us. I was a bit discouraged there for a minute, but I knew the task at hand. So the next 2 stages, we took more time back out of him. And so we went into the lead by 2.9 seconds.
We find ourselves actually in the lead with 1 stage to go. What happens next is out of our control.
For the rest of the day, just maintained a good pace with Brandon, and we're able to hold on for the win. Going into day 2, we just knew we had to keep Travis at bay. Brandon was able to come back. Subaru got his car repaired. He was able to come back and run the whole day. Alex and I put in a really good run on the power stage, and we're actually able to beat the 2 Subaru factory drivers by around 7 seconds. Start off. We're second on the road, which was a good spot, but I was feeling very confident until the snow started falling. That just throws this unknown risk into things. For the first 4 stages,